If there is such a thing as a new breed of police administrators in this country, he might well be typified by San Diego's 42-year-old chief, Bill Kolender, the youngest in the city's history when he was appointed 2 years ago. In the 21 years since he joined the force, serving under police chiefs Elmer Jansen, Wes Sharp, O.J. Rode, and Ray Hubler, police work has been gradually transformed from strictly a tough law enforcement cops and robbers game.
I always felt that if law enforcement was going to be successful, it was going to be because they had the support and understanding of the people that we serve, and that this would take a new thrust on the part of the police to change and to be more responsive. And part of that was creating a caliber of officer that was educated and attuned to the problems in society.
During the turbulent 60s and early 70s, when the San Diego Police Department was a symbol of confrontation with dissident groups, Kolender built a reputation as a community relations expert, attempting to reduce tensions within the minority community.
I think that there is still some tension. I think there are still some problems in the relationship between the minority community and the police. I think that there's been tremendous gains on both sides, if you will. And I think that today the thrust of the minority community towards the police is not complaints of excessive force or harassment. That's rare. It's a desire on their part to get us to help them solve crime problems within the community. We see a new awareness on the part of minority businessmen and minority spokesman leadership to assist the police in doing something to make their community a better place in which to live.
But Kolender has been accused by some of violating civil rights in so-called police sweeps through downtown San Diego, Ocean Beach, and other areas.
The word sweep is an unfortunate term. This is our crime suppression team that makes an analysis of the conditions that exist within every section of our city. And then we focus their activities on doing something about it. There are days when they work burglaries, robberies. They work the drugs in Ocean Beach where people couldn't walk down the street without being harassed. The same thing in Balboa Park. Downtown it was different. It was prostitution and other crimes.
Kolender is the traditional tough cop in his crackdown on massage and rap parlors, which he considers fronts for prostitution.
We did take a strong stand in downtown and other sections of our community because we showed without a doubt that the prostitution industry has a negative effect on the quality of life in our community. In downtown, it used to be that your chances of being the victim of a violent crime were 16 times greater there than any other part in San Diego. And it can be directly attributable to the people who hang with the prostitution industry and the crimes that are associated with it. We've had murders, rapes, robberies, extortion, narcotics, you name it, and it's directly related to it.
To survive in any city, a police chief has to know his way around politically.
Well, I think whether we like it or not, the police chief is in politics as such, in that I have a responsibility to the government, which by that I mean the city council, the manager, and so forth, the mayor's office, one to the police officers and one to the community. And the politics comes in the balancing of that act, of relating to all of these groups and the various elements within the community in a neutral and objective basis. And it is difficult, and it is a part of my job.
The record for service by any San Diego police chief is 15 years, from 1947 to 1962, set by Elmer Jansen at left in the front row in this reunion photo. Whether Kolender will exceed that depends on many factors, including opportunities elsewhere as his reputation grows nationally. In the meantime, he's committed to the new look in police work.
I think that our job is the enforcement of the law, and that can be done in a humanistic manner. That just means that you treat people in a humane way, and that you may make an arrest, you may do whatever, but you have to consider that, the feelings and of the people that you're dealing with and their attitudes. And I do not see that's a problem. I see them together, and a professional police officer, in my judgment, has the ability to evaluate each situation and each individual and everything that he's doing based upon his knowledge and based upon the circumstances, rather than any preconceived ideas he may have about that individual or that group.